Hello everyone, welcome to Nirman Academy, my own platform. My name is Harshvardhan Singh, I am your mentor. Friends, as the thumbnail suggests that today we are here for two important things. That is first, how many history questions asked directly from our notes, as well as today I am going to predict the cutoff for UPSC CSP 2025 GS paper 1. Friends, I am having a good track record of predicting the cutoff for GS paper first. Along with that, as I am teaching history for last 12 years, and in these 12 years, I told you, all of you, that at least 70 to 80 questions should be asked from the notes. If 70 to 80 questions asked from your notes, then the teacher is teaching in a better manner, as well as the teacher is teaching in a right direction. As you can see, I have taught more than 25,000 of students in my 12 years. Today I am going to show you that which question, means there are total 16 questions asked from the history section, and out of 16 how many questions asked directly from my notes, or you had some clue from the notes. Yes everyone. So the first question, let me tell you that this question related to the Rajaram Mohan Roy was there. Consider the following statement related to Rajaram Mohan Roy. What they asked, correct statement: he possesses the great love and respect for the traditional philosophical system of East. Second, he desired his countrymen to accept the rational and scientific approach and the principle of human dignity and social equality of all the men and women. So here friends, you can see that he believed in philosophy of Vedanta, that is a philosophy of East. Yes, based on the principle of reason. Along with that, we mentioned that he believed the principle of reason, rational thinking and all. So with help of this, you are in a position to solve the question. Right everyone? With help of this? Yes, of course. So he wants his countrymen to the rational. Along with that, you can see the one line we have added here, that is he published the Percept of Jesus, and in that what he said, that even the Christian should incorporate the Hinduism. Yes, that means he was talking about the rationality and all. So this question is going to deal with that. Next, the next question, which was directly asked from our notes, and even everyone, even the question asked from our notes, but still I insist you to read the books for your prelims as well as for mains, because without reading books, these notes are not helping you lot. Yes everyone. So this question was directly asked from our notes. Consider the following statement related to non-cooperation movement, and how many of above parts of non-cooperation program. तो उन्होंने बात की है उसमें से boycott of law courts and foreign clothes, observation of strict non-violence, retention of titles and honors without using them public, establishment of panchayat for settling the dispute and all. Everyone, as most of you knew this thing, and this of course they have renounced the title, not retention. तो ये गलत है, लेकिन ये जो पॉइंट है, ये पॉइंट अधिकतर लोगों ने मिस कर दिया था. Yes everyone, so you can see it is given what they said: boycott movement against the liquor, boycott against the legislature, establishment of national school, colleges and private panchayat courts were established. So here it is mentioned, the panchayat. So this option was right. Yes everyone, I hope this is clear for you. Next, this question is related to the irrigation Arghat system. Arghat, in my class I have mentioned about this word Arghat. Ar means spoke, Ghat means spoke. So basically I have told you this is the structure. Yes, in the classes I hope you remember the structure. So Arghat. So what was the case, and I have taken this because when we discussed the PYQ, this was a PYQ in our class we discussed with reference to the economic history of medieval India, the term Arghat. Arghat, it is a water wheel used for irrigation of land, and what is here? Yes everyone, you know the answer. A large wheel with the earthen pot tied the outer ends of its spoke. Yes, I hope this is clear. Yes, everyone. Next question. It was very typical question. Yes, everyone. It was very typical question which asked in this examination from the Pallava period. So what they asked, they said that who among the following rulers who assumed the title Mattavilas, Vichitra, Chitta and Gunabhadra. अब इसमें से बहुत सारे नाम तो हमें याद नहीं, लेकिन ये जो नाम है मत्तविलास, why this Mattavilas? Because in our notes we mention the Mattavilas Prahasana of Mahendra Varman is the best Sanskrit work of that period. So we mentioned in this class, ये हमारी class notes में आपको यहाँ पे दिखाई देगा, Mattavilas. Yes, Mattavilas Prahasana of Mahendra Varman. So this title he assumed. Along with that, yes everyone, a day before the examination, when I shared the video with you, at that time I told you odd one out. Yes, odd one out. So out of these, Mahendra Varman, Sinha Vishnu, Narsiha Varman first and Sinha Varman. तो इसमें से सबसे पॉपुलर आपको कौन दिखाई देता है? तो महेंद्र वर्मन है. So you can predict that. Yes everyone. तो ये भी क्वेश्चन हमने क्लास में डिस्कस किया था. Next. Now Fayan, it is very straightforward question and all the notes of all the teacher is having this fact. तो इसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, ये नोट्स में से आया, ये किसी के नोट्स में से भी आ सकता है. So Fayan entered into India during the time of Chandragupta II. और यहाँ पे ये mention भी किया है, Fayan Chinese traveler visited India during his time. So it's very factual question. It's asked from our notes. So it's not a big deal. ये किसी भी question में आ सकता है. Next. Who among the following led the successful military campaign against the kingdom of Sri Vijaya? A powerful military maritime state was there. Yes, ये question है. Option बहुत सारे हैं. See, we mentioned Rajendra first. Most remarkable exploit was a naval expedition against Sri Vijaya Empire of Malay Peninsula. It is directly given in our notes. I hope it is clear for you. Yes, everyone, it's clear for you. Next. Now, this question, if you go through our notes, you will get to know that, of course, it is not a direct question. It's an indirect question from our notes, but still you are going to deal with this question. So in the classes I have mentioned that in 16 Mahajanpada, one Mahajanpada is located in Deccan region. And in the class also I have mentioned this Asmat. The capital is Pratishthan, means today's pattern is there and which is located on the bank of river Godavari. ये हमने क्लास में मेंशन किया था. यहाँ पे मैच द पेयर लिखा हुआ था. अस्मक बैंक ऑफ रिवर गोदावरी. ओके. कंबोज हमने यहाँ पे भी लिखा था. कंबोज कहाँ पे आता है? हिंदू कुश माउंटेन, कुछ हॉर्स ब्रीड इज वेरी फेमस. सो विपास इज अ ऋग्वेदिक नेम of Byas river and you know Byas river is not flowing from that particular region. यानी आप हिंदू कुश की बात करते हैं तो ब्यास वहाँ पे नहीं आती है. ये ऋग्वेदिक पीरियड में हमने कहा था सप्त सिंधव रीजन. सप्त सिंधव में सिंधु, उसकी 5 नदियाँ और उसकी ट्रिब्यूटरी, इसके बारे में हमने जिक्र किया था. यस एवरीवन, तो ये गलत है. अवंती मीन्स टुडेज उज्जैन एंड उज्जैन इज लोकेटेड ऑन द बैंक ऑफ रिवर महानदी. नो. शिप्रा, तो ये भी गलत है. कोसल मीन्स टुडेज अयोध्या, जो मैंने पहले भी जिक्र किया था क्लास में. एंड यू नो अयोध्या इज लोकेटेड ऑन द बैंक ऑफ रिवर सरयू. तो आपको जवाब मिल गया. यस एवरीवन, सो विथ हेल्प ऑफ दिस इंफॉर्मेशन you are in a position to solve this question. Yes. Next. Now when I taught you in a classes, that time some of the student asking me, sir, why we are going to discuss this thing in a detail? UPSC is going to ask this question. Yes, UPSC asked the question and this is the best example. So when I taught the Mauryans administration, at that time we discussed, and yes, this is the reference of written notes, the class written notes. Yes everyone. So what they asked, Ashokan inscription suggests that Pradeshika, Rajuka and Yukta, they were the important officers. And yes, of course, here district administration we mentioned Pradeshika, Rajuka, Yukta और उनके क्या क्या काम है उसको भी हमने क्लास में डिटेल में डिस्कस किया है. Yes everyone, so without any second thought you know the answer. Next. Now this question is related to non-cooperation movement. This year 2 questions from non-cooperation movement. Yes. So consider the following statement related to non-cooperation movement. First, Congress declared the attainment of Swaraj by all legitimate and peaceful means be its objective. Yes everyone, here. This point we have taken from Bipin Chandra in our notes. So a new goal in Nagpur session 1920, a new goal which is represent shift from attainment of self-government by constitutional legal means to attainment of Swaraj through peaceful and legitimate means, commitment for the extra constitutional struggle. So which is mentioned. Yes, it was implemented in the stages with the civil disobedience and non-payment of taxes for the next step only if Swaraj did. Yes, of course, Gandhi said that if Swaraj, you will get the Swaraj within 1 year if you follow me. But when it was not possible, when Gandhi realized that Britishers are not ready to negotiate with us, so that's why Gandhiji decided to launch civil disobedience movement from Bardoli. Due to Chauri Chaura, as you know, Gandhiji suddenly called off the non-cooperation movement. So ये दोनों statement सही है. Of course, it is true. One statement is here and one I mentioned in the classes also. You can go through the video, you will get to know that. Yes, so this was directly asked from the question. Now, this question from civil disobedience movement, and Gandhi said that sedition has become my religion was the famous statement given by Gandhiji at that time. कब कहाँ हुआ? कब कहाँ? Initially, you know that Gandhi, Champaran Satyagraha, whether Gandhi follows civil disobedience, breaking of law, peaceful breaking of law is considered as a sedition. तो ये भी नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है. Of course, Gandhiji attended the round table conference. Launching of Quit India movement, no, it was so first time Gandhi used this thing publicly, violating the salt law at. Yes, everyone. So it's very simple. Of course, I haven't mentioned this thing in the class, but when we discuss about the Gandhi, when we discuss about the Gandhian philosophy, we have mentioned all these things. So with help of common sense, you can answer this question, right? Next question. This question is very straightforward question. Every notes of history is having this fact. So it's not a big deal that this question asked from notes. So this question is related to the famous dancing girl of Mohenjo-daro, and this dancing girl is made up of bronze. In the class also we mentioned the bronze dancing girl statue discovered at Mohenjo-daro and all. So it's very factual and simple question. Next question. Next question is related to Gandhi, Ambedkar, and in the class I had discussed this thing in detail, Gandhi's view, Ambedkar view, as well as in the notes also it is mentioned. So what's the question? Subsequent to which one of the following events Gandhi, who consistently opposed the untouchability and appealed for its eradication from all the sphere, dedicated to include the upliftment of Harijan in his political and social program. When it happened? When it happened? After Pune Pact. Yes, everyone. So we mentioned this Pune Pact, significance of Pune Pact. In that, ये भी हमने मेंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू लिखवाया था. उसमें एक पॉइंट है. It accelerated the struggle against the untouchability nationwide. Gandhi established Harijan Sevak Sangh in 1932, propagating the removal of untouchability in its all form and practices. So we have mentioned this thing in the class. I hope this is clear for you. Next, who among the following was the founder of self-respect movement? This is a very factual question. Everyone knew this answer. Yes, और हमने हमारे notes में भी एक पूरा topic discuss किया था इसके ऊपर. That is self-respect movement, and of course E.V. Ramaswamy Nekyar, which is popularly known as Periyar. Yes, everyone, E.V. Ramaswamy Nekyar, that is popularly known as Periyar. So ये भी बहुत straightforward direct question था. Next, ये question बहुत important है. Yes, everyone, this question is very important, and most of the aspirants fail to solve this question. But those who have attended the classes and those who have read the notes, you get the answer. Question क्या पूछा गया? Who provided the legal defense to the people arrested in the aftermath of Chauri Chaura incident? Chauri Chaura के बाद जो लोगों को अरेस्ट हुए थे, उन्हें बचाने की कोशिश किसने की थी? किसने लड़ी? So Chitranjan Das, Madan Mohan Malviya, and Krishna Kant, Dr. Saifuddin Kishlu, and Khwaja Hasan Nizami, M.A. Jinnah. So as you know that Muhammad Ali Jinnah left the Congress. Muhammad Ali Jinnah had the differences with Gandhi and he didn't support the non-cooperation movement. So ये सवाल ही नहीं बनता. दूसरी बात जो हमने क्लास नोट्स में बताया था, many lawyers gave up their practice as the call of Gandhi. Yes, boycott of courts and all, they have give up their practices. उसमें नाम क्या है? मोतीलाल नेहरू, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, चित्तरंजन दास, सी राजगोपालाचारी, सैफुद्दीन किचलू, वल्लभ भाई पटेल, आसफ अली, टी प्रकाशम, राजेंद्र प्रसाद, so on. So these are the national leaders who gave up their practice. So when they gave up the practice, how it is possible they are going to defend the case? So इसमें से सैफुद्दीन किचलू ऑप्शन भी खत्म हो जाता है, इसमें से चित्तरंजन दास भी खत्म हो जाता है. Yes, and you know that Madan Mohan Malviya was against the non-cooperation. He didn't support the non-cooperation movement initially. Yes, everyone. So you know this fact. So only option left. So with help of the information which share with you, with help of this information, you can solve. Yes, तो ये question भी आपके note से आप solve कर सकते थे. Next, consider the following fruits. Now the question is papaya, pineapple, guava, and so on. तो इन्होंने क्या पूछा है? How many of above introduced in India by Portuguese in the 16th and 17th century? This question was not asked from our notes. As I said, history is a vast subject and it is not possible for everyone to cover every topic. Yes, and for that reason, I insist all of you to read NCERT. So if you read the NCERT, you will get the answer of that. Portuguese has introduced so many new things in India. For example, tobacco, chili, tomato, potato. Yes, along with that, they have introduced papaya, pineapple, guava and all. Yes, so these are the product from Latin America and they have introduced this product in India. Yes, so all three options are correct. So this question was not asked from our notes. And one more question which was asked out of from our notes, which is not from our notes, and that is a very typical, very factual question UPSC asked. And this question is related to the first Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, a music training school set up in 1901 by Vishnu Digambar Paluskar. There are four options: Delhi, Gwalior, Ujjain and Lahore. Yes, everyone. So I hope you remember a day before examination I mentioned odd one out. So here the odd one out, if you use the brain, Delhi, Gwalior, Ujjain, these all places are in India and this place is in right now in Pakistan. Odd one out. So some of you have used the common sense, Vishnu Digambar Paluskar. This surname is from Maharashtra or the person of Marathi Manus. So most of you have ticked this option Gwalior. मैंने कहा था UPSC में ऐसा नहीं करना. If you don't know, don't touch. And if you use the trick, then you can use the trick odd one out. These three cities from India, one from Pakistan. So this question was asked from anywhere and it is going to be happen. So everyone, there are, please take a note of it. There are 16 questions UPSC asked from the history. Out of 16 questions, 13 questions were directly from our notes. One question you can solve with help of our notes and two questions were out of our notes. And this is going to happen with everyone. So when I taught you in the class, I mentioned that if the ratio is 70 to 80%, then you are on the right track. But still I insist you, please go through the books, at least NCERT or any standard book along with the notes. Now the last important thing, अब history का तो हो गया, इसके अलावा जो सबसे important है prediction. I hope you have gone through various videos as well as some posts related to prediction and all. But as I always take a time for prediction, I don't have any hurry to mention the prediction because I'm an old school guy. I'm like a newspaper. I analyze the thing, I read the news, I read the paper for twice, thrice, and then I realize, no, paper is bit difficult as compared to the last year. I had a good track record which I mentioned in the class earlier also. For the 6th consecutive year, my cutoff prediction was right. But the last year, my cutoff prediction was 98 and UPSC has declared 88. 87.98, that is 88 cutoff prediction was there. So I was very shocked. I was in shock that how it is possible. If it is a margin of 2 or 3 marks, it's okay. But 10 mark margin, a difference is there. How it is possible? Then recently UPSC has published their official answer key and they dropped 3 questions and they have given the wrong answer for 2 questions. So ultimately the cutoff reduced to the same, means my prediction of 98 was not incorrect. So this year when I gone through the paper, I realized this paper is tough. How? Because this year UPSC asked 6 questions of assertion and reasoning with the 3 statement. Statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. Last year they asked the 1 question only, and that time UPSC aspirant faced the problem. And I mentioned in the last video, a day before the examination, I mentioned that definitely UPSC is going to repeat this pattern, and they repeated it. So because of these 6 questions, I know most of you face the problem. Along with that, there are 3 to 4 questions of assertion and reasoning. So these 10 questions were tricky questions. Along with that, some question from polity, some question from economy, they were also having some trickiness, or what we can say some difficulty level was there. So that's why my prediction for the cutoff is 88 plus minus 2, but more precisely because of all these questions of assertion and reasoning and some difficult question from polity as well as economy, my prediction, yes, of course this is a 88 plus minus 2 is there, but if you score 85 plus or 85, then get ready for your mains examination. Definitely you are going to write the mains this year. Don't waste your time. Yes everyone, don't waste your time. And in the mains there are so many aspirants facing so many problems. Means for example, that some of you are quite sure that they are going to crack this examination. Some of you are in doldrum, and some of you don't have any idea whether they are going to clear or not. Yes everyone, so don't waste time. If you are having 85 and above marks for the general category, and you can calculate the subsequent OBC, SC, ST and EW. Yes, so आप ये कर सकते हो. इसके बाद, yes everyone, so you can contact us on this number. The most important thing I want to share with you, that I have said recently I started my own class, own platform. So in this class we are going to start 2 important programs for this year mains. The first program is basically live history quality improvement program. This is basically answer writing program for history optional. Yes, along with that we are going to launch that live answer writing mains program. We have given the name LAMP for this. In this we are going to cover GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4 along with the essay in detail. Yes, and these 2 programs based on the PYQs, so that you will have a clear cut idea. More detailed video we are going to make soon, so please stay tuned with us. Soon we are going to launch these 2 programs. One is for history optional, other is for GS. Yes everyone, I hope is that clear for you. So that's all for this session. Thank you very much for your valuable time. See you soon, and if you are interested, please contact on given number. Thank you very much. See you soon.